Alrighty then. Hey, howdy, hey, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, your boy here, Daniel Andrus. I wasn't going to make a video like this, but I gave it some thought, and I figured why not, especially since one of my fellow subscribers requested it. And I'm not sure how many people will make a video like this on the internet. There might already be one out there. Sorry if the audio is kind of weird hearing clicking and stuff. I'm recording this in my living room. You're going to see me in a bit in the video. I'll have to switch to itself, no worries. But this is a rundown video of the UI, or of not just the UI, but just what it looks like and everything. So first of all, something kind of neat about it is that it has different sounds than the Switch 1 does when you boot things up, which I think that's kind of neat. So that is pretty cool. That's me and my family. The three of us that live here at home. I still can't believe we only get 3 GameCube games. That does bother me. But that trailer was cool though. The infamous game chat and option, which I can't use it. I'm not going to. But that is what it looks like when you open it. You can create chat. You can go to someone's chat list. None of my friends have one. I don't. So yeah, there's really nothing. Go to settings. Mute microphone. No. So I don't know if anyone in the world's really used it yet. I have no idea. News, or at least anybody who doesn't work at Nintendo really. So yeah, I think it's kind of neat that there's like different like sounds now when you boot it up. That is kind of and the home menu's different. The home one's different. There's a little jingle when you go to the eShop. The eShop is a bit faster. You just boot it up. It just loads up for you. Yep, pretty cool stuff. I have these 4 games. Yes, I know. I got this stupid Welcome Tour. I haven't played it yet though. I know I just keep getting worse and worse, don't I? I am sorry. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I am. It's just, I was curious to see what this was all about. That's a big part of why I did this. And yeah, I'm still very iffy about the Switch 2. It's still a baby, this is the only second day. It's not even a full 2 days old yet, to be fair, technically. I cannot wait for this game. I'm gonna get it right when it comes out. Oh yeah, so I forgot about Deltarune. Oh, it's $24. I thought it was a free game. Oh jeez. Alright, well anyways, I got things to say about this. I've got things to say about this in a bit. Now the game itself. The game itself is actually kind of cool, but something else. And then we can go to album. It's kind of different now. Yep, I was playing the 4K version of Mario Odyssey, which is cool. Oh, jeez, that's super loud. I apologize. I'm really sorry about the volume. But yep, there it is. I don't know if the video actually capture in 4K or what. Plus, I'm not sure if the audio is going to be coming out of my phone microphone or the actual video itself, because the microphone is right below the TV I'm recording this off of. So there's that for you. There's me playing the Cyberpunk, the Switch 2 version, which I think it looks beautiful. I was really surprised to see how pretty it looks. Like, I was like, holy shit. And I said before, this might be the best version of the game. That's debatable. Obviously, it probably isn't, but it's the cleanest version so far. You don't have to deal with like jagginess or like glitches or anything. No, it runs like a dream. I couldn't believe it. The video capture isn't doing too much justice, but yeah, I think you can get a sense of what I mean. It does look cool. What? Yeah. And everything.
Thanks, much appreciated.
So I'm just gonna skip to the iguana part.
Wasted.
Partner. Hey.
Partner.
Hey.
Oh, cuddly little fucker. Cuddly little fucker.
Jackie.
You know what, Jackie?
You're
not all bad yourself.
Oh, you don't mean that, chica. You don't mean that, chica.
Okay, partner.
Time
to grab the lizard
and scurry out of here.
So yeah, kind of neat. And then there's Game Share, which is a nice feature. Of course, I haven't used it yet because nobody has. But you can play together using software that supports Game Share. I think the Switch 1 has it now. I don't know. I think so. I might tell you here. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Switch, yeah, can join. That was actually pretty cool for Nintendo. And out of all the awful things they've done with the Switch 2, this was one of the better things they've done. Is that Game Share is also compatible with the Switch 1 now. That is really neat. So thank you for that, Nintendo. Honestly, that was generous of you to some degree. It is. It's like how the DS1 can do it. But yeah, no, that is kind of cool. I don't know how like good or finicky or clean or whatever it is. I have no idea. And then this is an important one too. I'm using a Switch 1 Pro Controller. I'm not going to get the Switch 2 Pro Controller. I don't really care for it. So because I already own two Switch 1 Pro Controllers. Do not let that confuse you. And with that being said, and my Joy-Cons are already on the side of the Switch 2. I'm going to take one off. See, you know how it kind of looks. Put it back on because I don't really need to use it. Also, if you don't have to get Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour, which some people have already showed that in the videos. There's if you just go to controllers, it tells you right here like how to use them pretty much. You don't really need to worry about. Well, there's other options too, not just this, but it's like Switch 2 Welcome Tour is like an optional thing you can get, which is fine. It should not be $10. No. Okay, I thought it froze for a sec. Oh, I think you have to take. Okay. Well, at least it tells you this, and yeah, it should. No, I think it being charged is bullshit. And then we all know about this already. This is a new feature on the Switch 1 too, the virtual game cards, which a lot of them I know have installed. We're gonna get to that in a bit too. The system set. Actually, I can show you now why. I guess we're already at that step. So first of all, I don't know if I am. Oh, yep, right here. Yeah, that fucking sucks. So, look at this bullshit. Yeah, that sucks. That really, really, really sucks. Prevent auto deletion. Mario Kart World is only 20 gigabytes. I might get the game physically. I don't know yet. I have no idea. I like it, but I haven't played much of it yet. This really pisses me off. We're going to get to these two games in just a bit. These are the only two games I bought. Hey, Lucy. I'm making a video. Don't be barking like a maniac. Don't be barking like a maniac. No. You guys want to be in the video? Just hold on. Okay. You guys might see my dogs in just a minute as I get excited. Hey. So, but look at Cyberpunk 2 gigabytes. But there's a big reason why I bring up these two games, and yes, it has to do with the game keycard crap. We're gonna talk about it just a bit. Delete, save, and all that jazz. Okay. And you can also test the camera, which I'm going to do that in a minute because I do have the camera because I want to use it for the future, not just for game chat. I know Mario Party Jamboree is going to use it, and I'm hoping other games utilize the Switch 2 camera because that'd be really cool and fun to see. That's what I want to see. I'm pretty sure it'll mostly be Switch Nintendo exclusives like their properties are going to use it. I don't think much third to second party games are going to utilize it, which kind of sucks, honestly, in my opinion. But because I think it's fun that you can see yourself in a game. I think that's really neat. Okay, how do you get to calibration of the camera? I don't remember. There's a way to do it. I also think there's a built-in microphone on the Switch too, right? I don't remember. I think there is. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, test USB camera. Yep, you're gonna see me and my cat and my dog. Here we are. Hello, guys. So now you can see me in the video as I'm just talking to you. As you can see, this is a Nintendo Switch 1 controller. Yep, there's my kitty. Hey, Chai-Lai. Oh, do you want to be in the video, Chai-Lai? No, I don't. I do not want to be in the video. What's going on right now? That's what she's like. Come here, Lucy. That's not Lucy. This is BB. This is my pug BB. This is my boy. That's Lucy right there. Our dog Lucy. Come here, Lucy. Our other dog. So now my dogs are in the video just because why not? And they're barking at me. Hey, honey. So this bullshit right here. Okay. I only got 3 physical games with the Switch 2. Currently, Cyberpunk is in the system itself. I keep looking up because my TV's mounted to the wall. That's why. Switch 2, okay? Cyberpunk 2077, the full game's on here. Thank you, CD Projekt Red. You came a long way from this game's release. Maybe Nintendo will follow suit with what you've done. It doesn't fully excuse what happened with the launch of this game, but at least they're trying to make wrongs right the best they can. In my opinion, the best that they can, because they are doing a lot right by Cyberpunk nowadays, especially the anime and everything. And then we have these two games. Now, Sega themselves are guilty of this too. The full game, I think you have to download it. Only like a bit of it is on this cartridge, which sucks. Which at least you get a cartridge, but it has a little game keycard symbol on it. Do you see that? Look. You can kind of see it. It's pretty blurry. This is a supposedly 1080p camera. I can tell it is a little bit. Also, we have a VR Dragon over there too, as you can tell. And then there's this bullshit. I really wanted to play this game with my wife. We haven't played it yet. Split Fiction. We like It Takes Two. I think a lot of couples like that game. But look at this nonsense. No game. No cartridge. I already used the code. I was like, what? Wait, well, hold on. Where'd the cartridge go when I opened the case for the first time? Because I wasn't paying attention because I opened all 3 games at once and put them in the Switch. And I was like, what? I was like, did I drop it? Did I lose it? And then I realized, no, it's this dumb code. And I was like, is this an EA game? Sure enough, it is. And it is some, oh my, EA. Tells you right there. Which is Nintendo's pretty much run by EA now. Thanks, Doug Bowser. Jesus criminy. If he had something to do with this, I wouldn't be surprised. So that was really sad. This is a sad realization. I can't sell this if I wanted to. I can't. You know, I mean, at least not really. I can sell the case, but that's all I can sell. And who the hell's gonna take it if there's none of this? So I haven't even played the game yet. I'm sure it's a good game. I heard a lot of good things about it. Does the PS5 version do the same thing? I don't think it does. Let me know when you can. That sucks. So that was a real shit. We get a really awesome prominent release to a okay-ish release to something that's like, what the actual fuck? You get the gold, silver. I got the gold, silver, and bronze medal of like Switch 2 like physical releases here pretty much. This is the gold standard, okay, of a physical release. This is the silver standard of a physical release. And this is the bronze standard. The bronze medal, of a physical release. Pretty much. It's just a case. At least you get a cartridge, and this is the full-ass game right here. That full thing, including the DLC. What an awesome release for one of the best game of this generation, in my opinion. Not the best game ever made, not the best game of all time, but the best game of this generation. One of them for sure. This was my favorite game on Xbox, and I really want to get playing on that again, which I can via cloud gaming, which is great, but it's not the same. I thought it was going to be, but it isn't. Yeah, I'm saving that for later. I said too much. So, I forgot his name, but the guy that asked me to make this video, I think his name is like I'll just look it up really quickly. Sorry for the awkward audio. Because it's, you know, on my phone and everything, and that's when I'm recording the audio on. Oh, geez. What was that? I need to see that later. What's his name? Jeez. Pathis. Or Patis. You kind of suggested me to do this, so there you go. Now you have a better, what's it called? Idea of what the Switch 2 is capable of, so you're welcome. And just so you guys know, it does feel cool to have one, and one very annoying thing is that Crunchyroll and YouTube do not work on the Switch 2. That does suck. So there's that for you. And this thing is big enough that, I would love to take it with me to work. On my lunch breaks, watch some Dragon Ball Z or something on Plex, because that's, or Crunchyroll or Disney Plus, or Netflix. Even though I know streaming services are not the best, especially in today's time, and neither is Nintendo. I understand that Plex will always be the best. As long as they keep letting you put your own content on there, they will always be the number one streaming service. At least put that on the Nintendo, please, because that'd be nice to have Plex on something this big. Like, it'd be really, really, really cool, man. I don't know. It just really sucks. I feel like I'm the only person out there that wants Plex on the Switch 2. Well, maybe I'm not. No, I just want the Switch 2 to be a better system in terms of its like in terms of what its parent company is doing to it, because it is not a good console right now, unfortunately. It's still a baby. There isn't really a lot to do on it, obviously. It's mostly a Switch 1 machine. a stronger, like how the PS5 is basically just a stronger PS4. It's the same exact kind of idea, but at least there's a. That's all I can really say about it. Yeah, I mean, true. Yeah, I'm excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza and whatever new Zelda game comes out. I'm gonna play through the entirety of Tears of the Kingdom on this because I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is definitely that swan song Switch 1 game. It isn't really, no, but like I cannot wait for New Tamagotchi. But it's like the last big game on the Switch 1 is Tears of the Kingdom. It's like Nintendo gave it their all with that game. Like they really did. In terms of like presentation, in terms of like how big the game itself is. Yes. And what are you guys crying about? What? All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for watching this video. You're welcome. Oh, and that's my Nintendo Switch Online. Yes, games. I have it all. I know I am a simp for Nintendo, but not really because I'm only paying for this stuff and looking at it just for curiosity's sake. It is convenient and cool to have it. Let's just put up via GameCube log really quick. This will be the last thing we show, right? Because why not? You know, that's all you got so far. Which it's cool. These are great games, but it's not enough. I want Mario Sunshine. I want Smash Melee. I want Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I want Chibi Robo. You know, that'd be cool. Chibi Robo, Custom Robo, Cubivore, you know, and a few other great games, you know, that is on the Nintendo GameCube. I hope we get them. And I don't know if adding a GameCube game on Switch Online is going to eat up your storage or not, but it might. So I read that line. I read a line. People have... This one guy, he brought up a good point. So that the reason why Nintendo hasn't done GameCube games for the Switch 1 is because it will eat up your storage, which is like, oh, that's a good point. Like maybe there's some truth to that. I don't know how that works, but maybe that is true. So, well, actually, let's have a look. There's only 3 games on here, so we can just find out really quickly. That should be about 3 gigabytes, right? Because each game is only 1.5 gigabytes at the biggest. So, how much do we have for the GameCube? Let's see. No, hold on. Manage software. Let's see. Okay. How big is the GameCube one? Oh, it's 5 gigabytes big. So, I don't know if it's going to stay that size. I don't think it will. I think it'll get bigger over time. How big is the Nintendo 64 one? Because it should be... Huh. I don't know. Time will tell, guys. All right. That was it. Thank you for watching. If you have a Switch 1, you're not losing much, but man, the Switch 1 feels like it's meant to be worn down over time, and the Switch 2 feels like it's never going to wear down. So, in terms of having like a strong physical machine, it is worth having. But if you just want like a beefier, stronger Switch 1, okay, that's fine too. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just know what you're buying, you know. Even if I'm going to talk because I got one. But I will also advise you that I don't know if I'm going to keep one or not. I'm going to give it about a solid year. I think giving it like a good year is not a bad idea. Maybe at the most before I really know what I'm going to do here. I think that's fair. This is my first ever console launch experience ever. I've never, ever, ever owned a console at like its first day. Never in my entire life. And I have like a lot of them. So I'm playing it by ear, right? Like we all are. So, you know, like every console should be. But it's sad. It's so controversial. It's like the most controversial console launch of all time, probably. And it's my first one ever. And it's like, damn, you know, there's so much negativity surrounding this poor thing. And, you know, I'm talking about this shoe like I love it because it deserves a good chance. It is a cool piece of tech. I don't think there's any denying that. I don't think anyone should dog on it for it being the beast it is. But that doesn't mean it should like ask you for money every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, yeah. All right, till next time. Thank you for watching. Peace out. I'm gonna go play some Zelda. Actually, there's one more video I'm gonna make. It might already be uploaded before this one. I don't know. Actually, no. I think I'll upload this one first. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Take care and farewell. Bye bye. Until next time. Thank you again, guys. Alrighty then. Hey, howdy, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, your boy here, Daniel Andrus. I wasn't going to make a video like this, but I gave it some thought, and I figured why not, especially since one of my fellow subscribers requested it. And